Hey Dr. B, my name's Caitlin Edwards, and I'm here today to tell you who my hero is. A little bit of a disclaimer, I did not use her real name or real pictures of her just for privacy purposes because it's going on the internet, but let's get into it. 10 to 15% of all Americans suffer from some type of serious eating disorder. 61% of American adults are either overweight or obese. But what about the other end of the spectrum? What about those that don't eat enough? Anorexia is an eating disorder classified as a lack or loss of appetite. The mortality rate associated with anorexia nervosa is 12 times higher than the death rate of all causes of death for females 15 to 24 years old, which is pretty scary. My name's Caitlin, and I've had the most beautiful best friend since I was 3 years old. She is patient and kind and understanding. Her favorite food is pasta, and she loves anything chocolate at sleepovers, as most girls do. However, freshman year of high school, she changed. She was angry and quick to snap. She was rude in a form I had never seen her be before, and she was thin. So incredibly thin. She wouldn't eat dinner with my family anymore or split popcorn at the movies like we always had. She didn't have chocolate at our sleepovers, and at long practices, she would pass out. Eventually, she quit the team. It was one of the scariest things I'd ever seen. She had anorexia, and it took over her whole life, all her relationships, her activities, and all of her fun. Some things you might not know about the disease is that eating disorders have the highest mortality rate of any mental illness, including depression. Every 62 minutes, at least one person dies as a direct result from an eating disorder, and 1 out of every 5 anorexics die of suicide. That means essentially every 1 in 5 anorexics feels so hopeless that they give up. These were facts that I searched and knew at the peak of her illness. I knew this and I was scared. I was scared. I can only imagine her parents. I can only imagine her. I watched her for almost 2 years battle through the worst of it. Daily I watched her try and struggle through lunch, and I watched her ice out people who dared to notice. It caused her parents to fight, and I think that's what hurt her the most at the end. She went to therapy and a nutritionist, and I watched her battle her way, fighting endlessly, appointment after appointment, to have a healthy relationship with food so that she could have a healthy relationship with anything else. She was my hero because she never used it as an excuse. She was quicker to snap and angry more often, yes, but she was still there for me when I had problems that were significantly smaller compared to hers, like bad grades or boys. She is my hero because she battled so hard, and even in the darkest days, she didn't forget about others. Even though she is now considered recovered, it is still something that she has to work on constantly, always pre-planning her meals or grabbing an extra workout at the gym if she goes for another snack. She is my hero because she didn't give up, and she wants others to feel the happiness and hope that she was once given to. She now volunteers with a philanthropy called Girls on the Run that encourages a healthy lifestyle and body image for middle school girls through running and exercise. She coaches a local team back in my hometown, empowering young girls to believe in themselves. She explained to me that at her lowest point, it didn't seem to matter how many other people cared about her. She had to believe in herself or she had to give up. She is my hero because she knows the struggle and weight of those daunting dark days and wants to do anything in her power to help other girls avoid that darkness that once consumed her. She is now a student at The Ohio State University studying dietetics. She plans to get a minor in business and one day open a private practice, which will provide help to others who are in the mindset that she knows all too well. To see her go from weak and scared to hopeful and empowering has truly inspired me. I know in her career she will change others' world one day at a time. I know she has already changed mine.